Hey guys, it's Rob. 269 days until I turned 30, and I built a computer. Here, hold on, let me show you. Okay, here we'll use the flashlight. That's the new processor, and it's mounted on the new motherboard with the old RAM. And then that's the new power supply with an old fan. And, ooh, I may have to turn it upside down to reach this effectively. Oop, I'm brushing a fan. That's the new graphics card. Ooh. Stuff! Okay, so that is cobbled together from parts from like the tower of a really old computer, the other parts from my last computer, and then some new parts that I just purchased and ordered and had them shipped in. So the important part is I have a functional desktop PC again, and that feels pretty good. With that out of the way, let's get to the check-in. I am up this time on the weight check-in, up to 226.4. I did, however, gain less weight than I lost last period, so some bouncing happens. We'll try to plow it down again. And editing remains in progress. The novel is still out for professional editing. The short story has been handed off to another person. I may have mentioned that last time. But yeah, I didn't record this last night because I spent like 8 flippin' hours building a PC, and my fingers were raw by the end of it. There's a faint like taste of aerosol canned air on everything from all the dusty parts I sprayed out to kind of cobble this all together. I wouldn't have had to go to as much effort, but I bought a full-size motherboard for a micro-size case. So when it didn't fit, I was suddenly like, well, now I just have to like figure out between these two existing computers and new parts what I need to do to get this all into a single case. So that's what I did. The DVD-ROM drive isn't actually in the right case yet. It's actually in the case of the other computer, and I'm just running cables across because I don't have the tool to get to the other screws on the DVD-ROM drive to get it out of there. I don't know if I want to go to the trouble of acquiring the new screws. I don't use the DVD-ROM drive much anymore, right? It's the age of the internet. Just get all my data through a wire. But yeah, that ate up the better part of my day yesterday, and at the end of the day, it was really rewarding to put it all together. I got some help definitely from my friend Lenny, who was my roommate in college. He actually built the PC that is the case for this PC now, that I actually had to strip all the older parts out of and use as the case for the new hardware. And he walked me through some stuff, but there was also some, like, scavenging for information on my end and figuring out how to tell the computer to install drivers through the command prompt, because we couldn't get to Windows until it had the right drivers, but it's difficult to tell it to get drivers when you're not yet in Windows. So there was some wild working around there. But I think the most valuable lesson today is that it's never too late to learn something. My word, I know more now. In the 8 hours that I spent yesterday, I learned a good deal about PCs and tricks to get them up and running, and doing what I had to do to get that to work. And that was super rewarding. It's never too late to learn something. And now I feel more competent should I ever have to do any weird computer hardware work again. I was so happy that I did not, break the processor or mess up the thermal grease or anything like that. And I can like watch the temperature of the processor. It's totally within acceptable ranges. Nothing exploded. I was so nervous before I did this, and now it's a functioning PC, and I did it. I did it. It was scary, but I did it. That's super cool. I think that's all I'm going to talk about this video, because I have to write an article for the Dungeons and Randomness website, linked below. Do take care going into the weekend here. We were going to do the superheroes thing on Dungeons and Randomness this weekend, but it turns out schedules are a little more conflicted than I thought. So we're just going to do an Inspectors episode, it looks like, which has always been a lot of fun. Look forward to that, as well as some video content from me on Twitch Saturday, assuming I go out later tonight and get the one adapter I need to get myself back into dual monitor country. And that's it. Take care going into the weekend. Be safe. Have fun. And I will see you Monday.